What's up? What's up? What's popping? Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's Nate Dogg 916 coming at you live from Sacramento. Hey, y'all know what it is. Hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell if you want to keep catching my content, man. Share my stuff, man. Share my stuff. If you like something you heard, share with somebody who might appreciate it, man. And don't forget, I don't care if you leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It all helps the algorithm. Leave a comment. I'll respond to most comments. If I don't like the comment, I delete it. So you won't see it no more. So I got a story. I got a story for y'all today with a lesson to it. Right? There's always a lesson to every story I ever tell. I don't tell stories just to glorify bullcrap. You got some people in these YouTube streets that tell stories just to justify or to glorify or to make themselves look tough. I mean, I feel like this. If you made it through it, you're a survivor anyway. So who do you have to improve? Who do you have to impress and show that you're tough? If you made it through it, you made it through it, bruh. You know you made it through it. However you had to make it through it, you did what you had to do to survive, right? Okay, right. So if you're going to tell stories on YouTube, man, stop glorifying prison. Stop glorifying the gang life. Stop glorifying all that. There ain't no future to none of that. There ain't no future to the street life. There's no future to being in prison. Actually, prison is the future of street life. That's your future. If you decide street life is what you want to do, you can look forward to either being dead or being in prison. Those are the two most common ways that the street life ends. But, you know, to each their own. But you're not going to get glorification of it from me. There's nothing good about prison at all. Not even one thing. I didn't enjoy even 1 second, let alone one day. So to the story at hand for today, check me out, right? So the moral of the story, I'm gonna tell y'all the moral first before I even tell the story, right? Usually I tell you guys the moral of the story at the end. Moral of the story is careful who you offend, because you never know when they might come back around. You might think you did something to somebody today and you look big and bad, or you got away with it, or you did whatever, but not knowing if that was the type of person, like some people I know, that don't forget when they've been slighted or somebody's done something against them. They don't forget. They just bide their time and they wait. That's one of the 48 Laws of Power. If you haven't read that book, please go read that book, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. But some people don't forget. Perfect example. Perfect example. And I don't believe I've told this story on my channel. If I have, please go in the comments and tell me I have. I'll delete this video. I'm in the 3rd grade. 3rd grade. So how old are you in the 3rd grade? 7, 8? Somewhere around there, right? I'm in the 3rd grade. My mom's dating a guy. My mom's dating my little sister's father at the time. But she had just broke up with her ex-boyfriend, right? So my little sister's father's gone out in the streets doing his stuff, whatever he did to get his money. What he did is his business. I'm not going to speak on that man. I do call him Pops. So the ex-boyfriend comes over to our apartment, right? We live in some apartments, HUD housing. If y'all know what that is, you know what it is. Basic welfare baby bull crap. So we living in apartments. Dude come over, knock on the door. My mom like, oh, y'all stay in the house. So she go outside. They talking, arguing, boop, 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 boop. I'm in the house, right? Like I said, I'm 7, maybe 8 years old. I don't remember exactly. I know Miss Paul was my teacher and I was in the 3rd grade. I know that part. I had a crush on Miss Paul. Don't tell nobody. But, so they out there arguing. All of a sudden, dude reach back, fire off on my mom in the mouth, right? Hit my mom in the mouth. She hit my mom in the mouth, right? So it split the inside of her mouth from her teeth, right? She had a big scar. Had to get stitches in her mouth. Cool. I'm 7, 8 years old. I can't do nothing about that. What can I do? I'm a little kid, grown man. What can I do? I can't do nothing. 1993. Let's go to 1993. I'm 19 years old now. with all the extras. I happened to pull up at my uncle's house. My uncle like, come over. I'm like, all right, say less. He said, we kicking it. Come pull up. We over here on Clarkson Court in the hood, right? I'm like, all right, I'm on the way. Pull up, hop out. I hop out, sitting on my uncle's porch. Guess who's sitting on my uncle's porch? The same exact individual who hit my mom in the mouth when I was in the 3rd grade. I'm not 8 years old no more. So needless to say, and I'm not going to go all into the glorification of it. It was a squabble. But needless to say, I didn't lose. But he remembered not that some people don't forget what you do. Some people don't forget the things you do to them, and they come back and they get their get back. So try to do good stuff to people because the get back will be good, right? Because if you put out positive crap gonna come back. Think about those kind of things when you're doing stuff in life, man, because you never know when somebody might come trying to snatch your spirit. You know, over something as small as something you thought that you forgot about that happened 10 years ago. Because I promise you, if we wouldn't have been at my uncle's house, it wouldn't have been a squabble. I would have just spotted him and got him. And those who know me from back then, they know that I would have spotted him and got him. You know what that means? I ain't trying to get demonetized, so I ain't going to say the other word. But a soul would have got snatched that day. And then that's not a good way to live. So when you out here in these streets, or you living your regular life, and you dealing with people, and I was just talking to my trainee earlier today, right? And I was telling him, some people grew up square, right? So they never had that thing around them in their life where they had to be careful of the things they said because the repercussions could be drastic for them, right? You never know who you're dealing with and what they've been through, what they're capable of, right? And then last night, my aunt was telling me a monologue that was on a movie that reminded her about me, made her think about me, was when a dude was getting out of prison, and it was like his mom and his family and everybody was just so happy that he was being released into the world. But his mind was only thinking about the fact that, do they realize the things I had to do, the person I had to become in order to survive that place? Some people will make it up, man. Y'all can listen to whoever you guys want to listen to. I'm going to just tell you the truth, man. Stay loyal.